Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be, wherever you are. Welcome again to the channel, Life with Jennifer J.M. and I am your girl, Sharon Bernard. Good night. Andrew, a pure mess, him talk and blame PMP. We are going to show him that time come. Now ask if him now get Elizabeth Sharon. Me personally never to listen to the broadcast. I tell you the truth. When me did I listen to him and I did my contact, but me did a chat with my friend most of the time. But PMP, a DNA, a jacket and all them said. I say, who a Jamaica have sense and know what was happening. No, so we Andrew chat one bag of nonsense. So me never waste my time for really watch it. But we are gonna discuss it. I say somebody Gleaner put out some little clippings. And that's when I go back. I don't sit down and listen to him a chat. Now, what new initiative him coming up with? What did he say? Tell me, anybody can type in at the comment and tell me. What plan did he come with? Somebody who listening, tell me. As a command, I just want you to thumbs up the phone. Just thumbs it up, make we have a lively discussion. I have a guest joining me shortly, and we are going to look at the budget between Chelsea, good night. O'Neill, good night. There was no substance in his presentation. Absolutely none. Chelsea, good night. All right, so I'm going to add my guests. Darren, Haley, they have to go down. Them have to go down. Faye
Good night.
White, because you
Good
hearing
night.
me?
Yes, I'm
Good
hearing
night.
you.
Your place dark. Your background is very dark. Nobody now gonna see no clear. Put sunlight, the man. You hear me? Yeah. Uh, you know,
Really show my face, on the online.
me not understand what you mean, but you can show a little background so that it don't look so dark on the other hand. Me understand some people afraid for sure themselves because you know the climax. Like me not walk with fear because anywhere me go, them have to know say me. Anyway, yeah.
Me?
Mm. Yeah, man, me hear you loud and clear. All right, let me make you answer some question for me. Yeah, man. You look better, so now. Stay up on that
Right,
level.
right.
Yeah. All right. Before we get to the budget, I was looking in between. I couldn't watch it fully, the whole interview on Andre Stephen program last night. But my takeaway from it, I'm so glad that Mark Golding came out to set the record straight the other day that Warmington went to Portland up at Darrell Valls. Them take it, make a mockery on them platform that Mark Golding renounced in British citizenship. And you know what hurt me about this British citizenship? That because of politics and because Mark realized that some of the ordinary Jamaican don't understand it and denounce none. Julian Robinson did not need to renounce, and as much as we want to believe, Matthew Samuda did not have to renounce either. And this was sure that we have a governmental leader no turn on not needed. Instead of to come and edify the people and say, okay, it is okay, because this is what our constitution say, and make the people understand. Then take something. Listen, my man, let me tell you something, no. So I'm glad that he came out and cleared the air on that. What is your take on it?
Well, I have positive. I have on it because look here. The in terms of the he did what
Mm-hmm.
he heard. And
Mm-hmm.
this man he went and he could find exactly where his renunciation paper was.
Yeah.
And that's a very tremendous A lot of people would have done it. Not
Yeah.
a lot of people would have did it.
Yeah.
And I think that the interview was good last night. It was a very good interview.
Yeah. I didn't get to watch it in its entirety, but what I could see, and I feel proud of Mark Golden to see that it came out. Another thing before I make a get into other things to discuss the two budget is let me greet Beverly Falls. A political rally going to Parliament for today. Madam Marky G, yes. Vian, good night. How you doing? Yeah. All right. What may I say again? I see Mark have to come out also and clarify Nesta Morgan. Marva McLean, good night. Nesta Morgan came out showing one video saying that Mark Golding not take care of constituency. And Mark have to come out and clarify it and say it is not his constituency, it is West Kingston. So it's Desmond Mackenzie. Put one different, yeah, all right, that one, yeah. That look good, that's enough. It can work like that tonight. All right, I'm going to let you go into it now and I'm going to take it over. Thanks for joining the
I'm
live so you
coming.
can go ahead. Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna see if I can put a bit of background on it. You know, to just
You
live up the show.
you can't put any color but not put the green on the screen.
No, I'm not gonna do that. That's not
No, but
gonna happen.
me just want like a green color come up there a while ago.
Oh.
So overall,
Well, I'm
what
not gonna
do
do
you
that.
think about Andrew Owen's presentation today? If you get a chance to look at it.
Oh God. I am very disappointed.
Mm.
Very disappointed in the Prime Minister of this country. And I hope that Jamaican people are very keen at listening tonight. I hope that they're very keen at listening tonight because I expected more out of his speech. I expected more, really more, because when I look at the gravity of the speech too,
Mm-hmm.
you see the problem is that the Prime Minister is promising a lot of things. Promising things.
Yeah, you can make that statement. That's it.
And I can yes, and I can tell you
Mm.
something. I can tell you something, Auntie Jen. This Prime Minister is one of the worst in the history of country. I've watched him to the end. And it's promise, lies, propaganda, and desperation. I'm so disappointed. And two things I'm disappointed with is that his presentation was blame the PMP for crime, he
Yeah,
blamed for corruption, and he
yeah,
said the paternity test, something like that, the DNA.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? And this is what I know that the Prime Minister was waiting on Mark Golding speech.
Yes,
Because
that's why.
that's why
Yes.
people is not taking out.
Yes.
And I think that we're what have you?
No, in a finish it. Flavor Williams are gonna come back. I think she
But
have come back Tuesday. Yeah, I think she have come back Tuesday, I think.
yeah, no, but I'm talking about the Prime Minister's speech.
Mm-hmm.
What I find a problem with, you see, Auntie Jane, is it I don't know if this guy intends to call the election. Because let me tell you something. During his budget, what he's trying to do He's trying to use all these things, initiatives, to try to stretch out the thing. So you know what he's trying to
Mm-hmm.
doing? He's trying to bring it down to right down to September to try to see how best he can let the PNP be disunited. But that's not gonna work. So
I mean, I
he's
know for the
trying
PNP,
that.
I think of the PNP, but my character, that's in my view. I mean, I think he might wait for say if the PNP are going to have problem. I think he might wait for see how much more he can fix road, how much he can go cut ribbon, how much more ground he can go broke, and all that something there. How much more voters fraud thing they can fix up, how much people they can transfer from one place to another. And all of them sitting there when you feel like saying uncomfortable, then you call it.
Incorrect, right? Me
Mm-hmm.
too. I'm very disappointed. And I'm angry with this man blaming Mark Golding for crime in Jamaica. He congratulated Peter Phillips and said, oh, this new opposition leader doesn't support the SOEs. When a government
Yes,
can bring an
what I
opposition,
know, yes, them are gonna love Peter Phillips and come bring up Peter Phillips because they feel like if they do that, it can cause a problem in the PMP. Hear this. Up to now, and a Zozo bring down what happened. And that for them. Me not even trust them with statistics. So them can't come and say anything. All of a sudden it a go down all the time in a go down. It did a go up more than ever. But anyway, if one less is a good result. That's all I have to say
you
about
know
that.
one
But
thing, well,
they say about Peter Phillips is because them feel like they've then used that the PMP may go get divided and all of them something there. That don't make no sense to me. Listen now, Peter Phillips was not that alert. It was a pandemic and he having ailment and all of them something like that. So everything him couldn't push the energy out. Him never did on the road much. Everybody did that try to protect themselves. Them did have one upper hand under Peter Phillips who can manipulate and maneuver the PNP. Right now, they cannot, and that's why he can't call an election.
but let me tell you something again. You know what made me pissed off and grieved? The Prime Minister's wife. The PMP would have presented two presentations and the amount of lie the Prime Minister tell today. The Juliet one they said nobody is supposed to say what she say again? Nobody is supposed to disturb you. That's what she say. Nobody can raise no point of order. Nobody can raise no point of order.
But then go on, man. But then go on. Let me greet few people on the live. Beverly, good night. Paulette, Suebi, good night. The Warrior, Marvin, Hamilton, Creative Mind, Vian, O'Neill, Azan, Marva McLean. Good night. All right, continue. So before you continue, the road where you show up on the picture there, where in your constituency that is?
This is Central Westmoreland.
Yeah.
I'm so used to going about. No SSL saga. No statutory declaration.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Not name that talk
But
about.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Andre. I'm gonna break a bombshell tonight.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You see the Privy Council something missing the other day. I'm
Yes.
sorry that the prime, so many things happening in the country. But I'm sorry that the leader of the opposition did not bring up now. I'm sorry that he did not bring it up. Did you know that the PJ Parish was a member?
Yes, he was.
And what did he did? He decided to step away. When you are a privy councillor, you have it for life. And
Mm.
in 2022, PJ decided to, because they were doing the constitutional thing, the
Yes.
respectful thing is to step away. Let me
Step
finish.
away. Yes. Mm-hmm.
In 2021, remember, Andrew Holness has been Prime Minister from 2016 to 2020. But in 2021, Her late Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, say, all right, you get 1 second term. Let me see if we can make him a Privy Councillor. Did you know that a Privy Councillor has to bow down and kiss the monarch's hand?
I didn't know that.
Yes! Every single Prime Minister of Britain have to do that. Even the Governor General.
Wow.
You have to take an oath before the Queen or the King. An oath of secrecy.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
not
so
only
that's why
that,
you want change to Republic, but you don't want let go of the Privy Council.
no. Let me tell you something again. We hurt me with this man. In 2015, the PMP bring the motion to Parliament, to make CCJ. He said no. In the same 2015 with the 100-day promise, he said, oh, in the 100 days, you're going to make a referendum for CCJ. Sometimes I wonder if Jamaican people are not thinking enough.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, he is a member of the Privy Council and he serves the Majesty in the King's interests.
Mm-hmm.
And I sent him the oath, and if you read that oath, it's so sensitive. You have to pledge loyalty. You have to say, it's very unlike Jamaican. It's like a religious thing, like you're saying an oath to God.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me tell you something. He has no moral right to question Mark Golding allegiance. Mark Golding has taken an oath to Jamaica. He has taken an oath to the British. And that is what I say that I never hear that from Mark Golding. And I think that if they would have said that, he
Oh,
would have
yeah, yeah. We get what
he
you're
would have had to
saying.
step
That is,
down.
yeah.
Every single
You should have,
Caribbean, every single
yeah,
Caribbean leader is not a member of the Privy Council. Me and Matley left it. And me and Matley refused it. Portia refused it. Bruce refused it. And
yes,
lots
you're
of
perfectly
Jamaican
right.
prime ministers refused it.
You must
And
report to
this
him, see, that's why him no want step away.
and this guy.
Yeah, man. Mark, I get your point. I get your point. He should have used that, should have hammer it, man. Should have hammer it. Should have hammer it.
And
The reason why.
that's what I was looking for, him to hammer it.
Do you think Wilmington, you think Wilmington know all them a try to do have a fool the Jamaican people when they know such in a sense. If Wilmington know everything. Cause as much as he love cuss and gala him the fool him well I know. Mm,
He silenced them.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come up with the election ploy. I don't know what the prime minister waiting on.
Good night, that's all.
I think that
You know, yeah.
me a time. No, that's say work.
You know, so your phone line, you know, so your phone line are cracking, you know, because if you notice you notice the video sometimes crack up. I don't know if I hear connection, my side is good.
Oh,
But go on till it can't work. Go on.
yeah, yeah. So what I'm saying is that the prime minister of Jamaica must do the right thing and keeping promise to Jamaican people. If it's the last thing he do as a legacy, because at this point he doesn't have a legacy, and he's going out.
That can't fulfill again. That not gonna be able to fulfill again. Good night, Pat. Good night, Lassam. I agree with you, O'Neill. As the presentation today is a nail in our own coffin. A nail in our own coffin. That's what we want to look at. So now, what we want to do, Carla, is to basically look at the presentation perspective. But me not even know if it match him with me not even know if it make tell us if it match theme speech with Mark because there is no parallel. All right. So one thing when you come out here with them, I say everybody starts run with this. Listen to this. When it comes to 15-year-old fiscal discipline, PNP, you are not the leader of the opposition and the opposition spokesman on finance. Both claim that the improved performance of tax revenue is due to the tax reform work of the PNP. So we need to ask ourselves, is it the PNP that is responsible for Jamaicans paying more taxes? In the 2023 budget, the leader of the opposition complained that the government was moving too fast to reduce debt. He advocated that we abandon the fiscal responsible part, use $40 billion, in other words, go and party with the red money. Money that we're supposed to use for debt repayment to spend on temporary relief. In this budget, when he sees the amazing benefit of reducing the debt to 68% and the amazing fiscal space that is created for us to actually now sustainably deal with the relief effort, he now comes claiming that the reduction in debt is due to the PNP's faithfulness to fiscal prudence. This reminds me of the classic tale. The DNA test was done. Less to fiscal prudence. The DNA test. But who caused the mother so much pain and then abandons the child? But when the child grows up to be successful, out of the blue, my past it. Andrew Ollins never really got in a parliament going to talk about DNA test was done. That gimmicks him come with. But if let's look back, go back. I want Jamaican younger folks. Go back and look at look at the debt and look at what was our GDP under the Bruce Golding and Ardley Shah. Ardley Shah it was, no? What was it? Bruce Golding and Ardley Shah at the time, right? That failed, that failed. You'll end a breakup. You end a breakup. That failed every IMF test. Was it Bruce Golding and Ardley Shah? Yes, but Bruce Golding wasn't the Minister of Finance. It was Ardley Shah, I think.
Yes, it was.
Right, right. It was Ardley Shah and Bruce Golding. And let me tell you something. Bruce Golding had to resign as Prime Minister of Jamaica. I don't know why did why did Bruce Golding resign and get to Andrew Ollins? Anybody in this life can tell me why Bruce Golding resigned apart from the situation. The country was collapsing. The country was collapsing under Bruce Golding. Hold on. Your line now work good tonight at all. But try to make your connect. Hold on. Your phone line not working. Yeah, me not gonna continue because it's breaking and it's sounding. Give me a feedback. We have to go disconnect it. It now work out. You better you call. And I same thing you're gonna get, you know. I guess it's your line connection always are the problem though. Area one, but in between it break up. I can't continue the whole show with the breaking up with the phone line. We know you have a problem with the internet, man. The satellite now pick up good.
Yeah, man, is the internet.
Or the
I,
internet
I
have
I don't
problem.
know.
That's why when you're there, good night, none say something. You know pick up. Me never can continue. You have to go just me will tell you when you have to call. Let me go and do this program. Thanks for joining in, but
All
it
right.
now pick up. Yeah. All right. All right. Letia, good night. Eugene, Simit. I think I say Randy Bless. How much longer you are going to plan this? Just trying to find out what time to come back. What you mean by that, Randy Bless? I don't know what you mean. Pat was saying, what Auntie, what can go so? Andrew desperate, but the third term disappear in the near bush. Andrew looking for. But wait, as I not talk about that, me I make a listen to voice note. We are going. And that me did want to ask the caller where the on the line, you know, but the whole thing I break. No wonder every time when him call him line I break up, man. Him not connect good. Depends on where him is. Let me look for this and make on hear it. Marie. Right, I think of this one. I think of this one. Let me say for this one. You see, now the SSL sitting the cool down and the Portmore sitting the cool down because true everybody I talk about this poll. Auntie Jen, good afternoon. May I listen a topic today? Listen to this. Our man Carly from Westmoreland. And I tell a topic say. From Westmoreland. We deliver anything I do. Them have the voters, the fake voters ID down at Westmoreland. And them a move people from Clarendon where them know say have whole heap of people and move them from Clarendon and I bring them down to Westmoreland. And I make them live down the line, them I give them some house down there. Make them live down there for sure. Say, just down there so them have vote down Westmoreland and then them have vote at Clarendon. So I bear them something they are going so. I don't know. Good night, Jill. You have to go look out at them eye. You hear what the vice note is saying? You hear what the vice note is saying? People call in and say them have moved people in Clarendon and I put them in a Westmoreland and put them a place where they have address so that they can vote two places. So them are going to vote Clarendon and them are going to vote. Now, I was saying this to somebody was trying to show that to me and I was saying, oh, the ink are going to come up. But somebody is letting me know that me can stay there and know say they have something we can take off the ink and you never know say the person vote. Anybody on this life ever come in contact with somebody who you know vote twice? Type in the comment. Type in the comment for me. Type in the comment for me, please. Anyone on the live tonight know of incident? Because this is an era that the People's National Party need to open their eyes and look at. Our workers need to be vigilant to know the real voters ID from the fake voters ID. And this tells us the length and breadth that they are going to. But tell you, voila. I say Christopher Brown. Christopher Brown in Southeast St. Mary. I saw him put out something. I'm looking for to show you what Norman Dunn is doing in the constituency in order. And I hear a labor right came out speaking about it. That them a give a black tank. Listen when they up there, them a give a zinc. The people lost their interest and not trust them no more. Listen up. But hear some of them a give a black tank. Them a give it. Listen how much sense them a give it. Listen how them a give it. Black tank, chicken, cement. Hi everyone, how are you doing? I was not able to listen to the corrupted man. So that means you have to try. You know, I not too much often not. The other thing me see, the one of the neighbor right then they are run with is about baby father. But PMP is not the baby father for physical deficit and all kind of stuff. But third term alone. That's why I see you see when you see them come out, people on this live, you see when you see them come out and talk about they're not going to allow the PMP to rule the country again. They have a deep plan. They have a deep plan. Let me tell you now. Listen me. Boy, me don't know. Me don't know any people. Right now, me don't know if I not think what me I think. When I see this fraud voters ID thing come out, me know say we in for serious trouble. And I hear what me telling you? When me see this fake voters ID thing, no, I actually saw somebody put something on social media. But because I don't have any proof to it, I don't want to come here and say something that I have no proof towards because me know say them are trying to put out lawsuit for frighten everybody. Everything you hear say you're gonna get lawsuit. But it was said, let me see if I find it anyhow. It was said that a politician in St. Catherine was for and I've seen a police report putting out nothing, but you know, so when you hear the street attack, the Jamaica have a saying if it not go so, it nearly go so. If it not go so, it almost go so. That is a politician. It was found in their possession with some of the fake ID in St. Catherine. And it's not a PMP politician. Here, but I notice we don't hear anything coming out in the media. And you know, so even some of them things that they're not to come out in the media. But this was my takeaway point with the discussion with Andre Stephen and Mark Golin last night, and I'm going to play the clip. And this clip is courtesy of Andre Stephen.
Yes, Andre. So as I said, in August it came through. So here is the cover letter. How many of you see it now? Difficult, eh? None of you can read. That's addressed to me. Yes. Yeah. And the date. You see it there? Home office. Yeah. And the date, you can see the date? Yeah, the UK. Bring it up a little bit more, Mr. Goldie. See there the reference and all of those something. Yeah. Oh. The date is right. The date is right here on my finger. You can see it. August 5th. Also, it was the day before independence. There you go. All right. And it's captioned the renunciation of British citizenship. You see it? See there, backside, see there. Yeah. So that's the cover letter. Yeah. That's cover letter signed by this person, whoever that's an officer of the Leslie Davis. Leslie Davis, UK Visas and Immigration Department 73. All right. Yeah. So that's the cover letter. And this is a certificate. No. Yes. The UK, see there? Declaration of Renunciation. See there, Jamaica, why would the man be telling a lie? Yeah. And it's signed over here on the back. See the same thing. So this is it. And it has a seal and everything. Where is it?
Mr. Golden, you need not to say anything more to me.
Yeah, that's it. I'm glad I got the chance to, to be honest, to tell you, it's my personal life. I've said it, I told the media from when it happened, it was carried in the glean and so on. I thought people would accept what I say. I'm accustomed to telling the truth. Yes. But if Daryl has continued to make an issue of it. And there you go. So there you have it. All right?
You silence the argument and done the argument.
Done the argument. Argument done.
Argument done.
So right now I need a visa.
Hey!
If I want to go to the UK.
Yes.
Yes, Andre. So as I said, in August it came through. So here is the.
I really and truly love that interview last night. And my take from all of the interview is this segment of it. You know why? You see, all the other day when we see Warmington gone for a political platform and Daryl Valls up a Portland and a people, I shouldn't know how me grieving and my spirit in the man. Me say the people, they just take a set pan the man, they just take a set pan the man, they just take a set pan the man. And it start to upset me sometimes when we see how them a take set pan the man, It upset me sometimes to see how them a take set pan the man. And you know why it upset me? It's to see that they were the same person who said, Mark is a gift. Man, if anyone remember when them say Mark is a gift to the GLP, and all of a sudden now, Mark become the thorn in their flesh. Mark become the thorn in their flesh. Mark become what? Thorn in their flesh. Tell me if you're not hear me correctly. Let me check this thing because I know the internet here get trouble. Tell me if you're not hear me correctly. Let me check this thing because I know the internet. All right. It's going all right, so. So last time you're saying me say me tell the people talk about it. She never come when a man in time, she come when her husband time to come tell people about nobody not to disturb her husband. Yet the old crosses them over there when Juliana gave presentation. I hope Jamaica people are watching now. Then get up and them are go on and until Lisa and I forget up in the parliament and ask the speaker of the house if him can control the house. Loud and clear. All right. If them can control the house. Yesterday I saw them not going with the gimmicks. You saw the PMP then sit down and make them do what them do. These are the things that I observe. That's when I go into a polling station to vote. I know exactly what I'm voting for. On a top cell on a vote. Don't make nobody come after. Listen to me. You say they can't black tank come go now. Take the black tank. Take the black tank because they can't know if you vote for them. Because they have to walk and follow you. You say if a chicken them a give. Hearing clear, all right. You say if a chicken them a give you. And if a plywood them a give you. And if a cement them a give you. Come here yourself a Southeast St. Mary man. Things that give you like crazy up there. So you know one of the things I want to find out. I don't know if anybody on this live can help me. I would like to ask Mark Golding or Julian Robinson. Is the government still paying for them empty building in a St. Mary and in a Manchester still? Is there a payment for those still? When that come to light, when I hear nothing about it, if the payment top or the payment still are gone. Would I like to know? Yes, Nancy, it was a positive night. You hear what I'm saying? No, man, this can't come. People on this life. I want to remind all of you if there's anybody on this platform tonight that you have not yet been registered to vote, you have until the 31st of this month to get onto the voters list. So in order. No, if them a work well, why them a fear buy vote? Them ever win the election for Jamaica? Never. Them pay all them very own voters for go vote. You hear me? And that cannot continue, my people. Man, me upset, man. So another one now, me want to show you now. Let me look for no one and show you this little crosses here. When you want get highlighting, call Mark name, because I know say I'm going to get highlight. Let me find it and show you. No, Mark come up back and answer him anyhow. If the man not spend money, then him for dead, which parts? Come on, come on. Which parts? We'll go find work. We'll come down on the media. Well, let me find it. The phone is slow sometimes. I can't bother with it now. Run, gone, say him a video. I wait there now. Oh, see it. The phone slow. Cheese and peace. I'm going to get myself a phone. I'm in the constituent. I don't even know if that I think we did put up that still. Anyway. Him gone in our constituency. Let me take down the alright. The constituent, the place where you take the picture and all of that, Mark have to come out and clear it and say, look, that's not my constituency. That is West Kingston constituency. It actually falls on. I said, Auntie Jen, you look like all Bernie Sterner. You look like what? All Shangalang Galang. I not even know what you're talking about. Me would even bother answer you. So you're not gonna live for all like me. But you come over upon my channel though. You know say you was on me. You come over upon you Shangalang. Oh no, black it, not black it, make it stay. When I say me nah black them, make them stay. So Mark respond.
That is not in my constituency. The area behind you in the photo is known as Board Villa, and it is in West Kingston. You couldn't even get that right with your little video gimmick. In fact, I reached out to the MP for West Kingston months ago for him to put in place dump site monitors for that space, like I have done in my constituency to keep areas like that clean and tidy. But he hasn't yet put it in place. And by the way, as far as my constituency is concerned, we have only been allocated 2 minor roads to begin with on the spot. The 2 roads that we chose to begin with under the project, including Punishment Drive, which badly needs attention, have been put on the back burner by you or those who report to you. So pull up your socks, man, and start behaving like a minister of government. We specialize in gimmicks. We specialize in real solutions.
So Mark answer back on. I lead the opposition trend for when Warmington in the parliament walk you the other day, you did a skin your teeth, you know, answer Warmington. But I'm not going in your trend for your run, go and take video, go here, come put on social media for talk about Mark Golding. You're stupid like an idiot. Next time Mark and go. I hope the people them up a Clarendon see you, you know. I hope the people them up a Clarendon see you. And them are kind of people who know what to represent, you know. Every time the brother up, and him said in my speak what? Spokesperson, every time he come on, he's a liar this man in a Jamaica. He tell one lie. Hi Joanne, good night. Sandra is saying fully done. Yes. If they're fully done, all right. I am going to open the phone lines now, and you can go ahead and call in and share in the discussion. Let me make sure I turn up back the thing. And share in the discussion whatever you want to say. Anything you don't want to talk about, you can talk about it. But what I want to practice to do, whenever time I say the phone line is open, I want to be the first to run for call. You see, the more different voice, you don't sit down here and talk about it. Voice your opinion. So that's what I'm opening up the phone line now, so you can go ahead and call in and speak about it. I wonder if Uncle Perry is still here. I know maybe he can't call in, but I want him to share because he's supposed to know very well the location where Nesta Morgan came talking about Mark Golding never do this and Mark Golding never do that. Is to, so what am I going to know? Walk through Mark Golding constituency and show all of the error within the constituency. If you take it now. Me say them a fight hard, man. Them a fight hard, people. Them a fight hard. Them a fight so hard, too much secret up it. Why them fighting so hard? It's not because them a good government. It's because of too much things that gonna bring to light and them a go prison. Somebody a go prison. That's why them a fight. And you know it was the election and because of that people them are gonna spend some crazy money. So right now up in the Anne-Marie Val's constituency, $80 million to fix one road. We did it all long and never fix. People, you see all what they do already and road where them a fix, road where government for fix. So then I get the vote for the road. Same thing in a St. Thomas Western. I saw forgot her name. Come out say no. Roberts not fix on road where they were fix for the 20th year. I like that, Rowan. What are you saying? Burn the leash. You know, say, Rowan, just call in one little minute for me, please. Address the situation for me. Maybe, I don't know if you can do it now. Obviously, the time is. Maybe you drop, but me not keep it long. But why if you address the Nesta Morgan for me, please. Putting out what Mark now clean up a place and fix this and fix that. Use the location that he's talking about. Can you make some clarity to those on here? Then exactly. Mark came out and do it, but when somebody hear it from somebody else, it give it more strength. Joan, did I agree to? Yeah. No, Bernice came out and said, me all. Anybody know what she mean by me all? Me Auntie Jen. She came and a Jen, me Genesis, you know, my name is Jen, not Gen. So for me see me not say it's an old labor right. Can't go on one set of done said. I mostly done people for the labor right. Go check it out. You look like all. Like all. She never said all. It's not OLD, it's OWL. That means me look like the a bird. There is a bird that is called a owl. Let me look further and show you what she's classifying me as. I want to tell me the truth if me look like that. If me look like that, I want to tell me the truth. Me got to find an image of it and show it to you. And then you can tell me if me look like that image. I know, so I don't come from my life. Me's a teacher, you know. So me I go have something for teach. I don't know worry on myself. Can't even spell all. Watch it, watch it. You know the little sentence she try right. She can't spell auntie, she can't spell Jen, she can't spell all. And that's why I don't know where the one where my spell down so is because it does spell right. For some reason it does spell right. You don't come from my channel unless you learn to spell next time. Learn to spell auntie. Let me help you to spell auntie. It's Aunty. And for my name is Jennifer, and the short for my name is Jen. You look like all, so let me show you if I this your car. Alright? OWL. Owl is a bird. And open me show you the image, it will look like me. All over the panel live. Me look like a bird here? Tell me if me look like a bird here. I put myself beside the bird. But me and the bird look good too. Me and the bird don't look too bad anyhow. Chelsea, I did laugh. Sherrod Bernard. I get a turtle. Get a turtle. Oh my God. She don't know so then we done her over here. No. But I went since all. But other that the all she put in her pot. That's why we are correct. She can't spell auntie, she can't spell J, she can't spell owl. OWL is a bird. When I look like a bird, I'm sure I have no wing. So you can't them fighting themselves. Rowan was saying, say, your name is an old woman name. But is that she wrote, Rowan? Health sector is planning unrest for their salary. And that Andrew for talk about. Jill said, absolutely not. No, you are so beautiful. Listen, all can spell young and don't. But I know she don't spell the word all properly. Anytime them label to try to discredit any me, they always cannot spell. How can you come discrediting somebody who is more educated than you are? You should stop on the channel to take correction and listen. That's what you need to do. OWL is a bird. And the word that you want to class me as is OLD. Which you were not going to live enough to be my age. She talk about herself, boss. Stupid. The PR no attention. She lucky we not black her, me in a good mood tonight. Rowan Perry. Can you make just a little bit? I know you may be still there because it's not 9 o'clock yet and you told me it was 9 o'clock. Can you just briefly for me just address Nesta Morgan and the location that is addressing Mark Golden about for me, please? Thanks. The phone lines are open. Go ahead and call in. Me have my little guest with me tonight about internet. And all the while when he call for you, no, me just realize what make him never get through. Internet is a satellite internet. Sometimes where you are, especially if the night is not a clear night, you're not going to get a good signal. Tell him to go and find you saying bold money. Our team this election, where is bold money? I like that, Rodolph. You know, notice I don't mention nothing about SSL. They go bring up Finsta. And you go bring up Finsta, can I talk about Finsta? And some sitting down in the parliament right now benefit from Finsta. Mark just did a look on the phone and I pay Andrew Owens some Andrew. He can't call the name, but we know say Mark he might try to throw what after. Who going to believe you? There's a lot of labor right way in it too. What you not call their name? Some out of the parliament too, we are labor right. Last time is saying, why is she comfortable? Val Lewis, good night. Why is she comfortable over here and keep coming? Who invite her? Good question. I hope she'll listen. You know, so they have a problem with it with us. Anyway, we didn't come. Nobody know one call in? All right. Maybe run and call it because it may be not finished right now. Ian Stedman, antigen, don't worry, their days are number. Me say I can't wait. Hey, but well, I me on the reason. I'm gonna talk about that. You see them fake ID story where them are deal. Hey, the people, hey, me say, Jesus, what a government we have in Jamaica. I wonder if the world I look around and see corruption. The leader corrupt, the whole of, hey, them is a, hey, something wrong, man. Them a plan to steal the election. People, them a plan to steal the election. And daytime have to get back to basic. Then I realize who me is Rodolph. When I look like they know, then the fellas come on here from contact. And I really better. The older man you sensitive more than you. Cause if you are class me say me old, that mean you're young. You're young and you can't spell. You need back Jamal. Hey, Jamal need to come back. And this man constituency, and Nesta done lose his mind. He can't find nothing to put on my him gone over dead man place. No, he's using Ron, you never hear what me just say a while ago. My wife call in and explain the location that Nesta Morgan was talking about this morning. You're asking if there's a problem. Not an internet. He was using it. He has a satellite, so he pick up the internet by satellite. I don't know if you understand that. So it doesn't connect to a network. It doesn't connect to a network, but then maybe where he live, there's no connection of internet where he lives. So he has satellite internet. So it pick it up, but it keep breaking all the time. And all the time when he call, that's where the problem is. But now me understand him because now him connect with me tonight, but then he couldn't connect. Yeah, so back to what I was saying with these people. We need to teach the nation. Our nation need to be educated. One thing with Michael Manley, man. If man is sickness never take him and him have to give up, he was going to go full force out again. The man knows that the nation need to be educated. Tell me what this government did from 2016 until tonight. They want to sit down here and talk. What have we done for education? What has been done to upgrade our education system? Somebody on this live tell me tonight. What did Andrew Holness led 8 going to 9 years do for education? And tell me. Exactly, Pat. What have you done for education, sir? You come here and talk about paternity proof that PMP is not the father. Paternity proof that PMP is not the father. That's where you come tell we. And while we sit down and listen. You done nothing, sir. You don't upgrade one school. You walk on a cut ribbon. Why? You're not paying attention to that. Those kids cannot vote. So where the vote can be counted, that's where you tell me what to do. When I walk on the upgrade couple police station, I want to upgrade couple health center. But tell me with the major hospital, what you have done. Gonna do. Huh? Oh, you're right, Randy. Forget about him. And that they do with education. Royal Reed. You're perfectly right. Thank you for that, Randy. Royal Reed is the upgrade for the education department. Full length craft. Full length craft. Full length craft. That's what them do. Tell me what to do for the disabled in the country. Tell me what to do for disabled people. The People's National Party is the only party that make disabled people feel like they are a part of society. Floyd Morris is a perfect example. The People's National Party is the first party to put a blind man in the Senate. The People's National Party is the first party to put Rasta man. That's why it is called the People's Party. One thing I like about Mark Golden's speech, and I notice I don't say Andrew Golden say anything about it. He don't rebut that. He don't rebut that. When Mark Golden said the next PMP administration will make sure the indigenous people of the country have their say. Andrew want to get rid of them. Andrew just want to wipe out history. Whether them they can use or not, them did get a treaty signed, and that's the truth. There was a treaty signed. There was a treaty signed. So you have to look for a government who wanted to be inclusive of everybody who live for the little piece of rock. And not only for those at the end were rich. When him come a contract about PMP a jacket, let me tell you about what jacket tonight. Let me tell you a white jacket. But by people they may come out and say you're a jacket and that you're a name and that you're a name or your name and your name Braham. How we go again? Our name again. When I type in the right name for the live after me tonight. Let me tell you about what jacket. You want no real jacket? I must do a video on that. You want no real jacket? Go ask your mother who your right father. When the name him have man, I don't remember my name. Bramwell. Yes, that's the name last time. Thank you. Bramwell. Your jacket. But PMP a jacket. Fair. How we put back the country puncher? One piece of legacy. Philip Bramwell. Are you a jacket, sir? You are the jacket. Betty and good night. How can Jamaican proud of a crime? If Randy, you know, so sometimes I'm look fun. Now let me see much. The man never under shame, you know, man. Then I know shame. The man under investigator can't talk about who a jacket. You know, have no shame. Go sit down. And then the whole of them on the side, the whole of them are the same thing you know, about they did their lick bench. Licking bench. No man. So I'm still that parliament. Now this news is saying it might increase national minimum wage again.
15,000 per 40-hour work. This represents this latest increase. The 16,000 represents an unprecedented 158% increase over 9 years.
$1,000 put for minimum wage.
Over that period remains well below this rate. Here,
Let me show you
we
this.
are pleased to announce that starting from June 1, 2025, the national minimum wage will increase from 15,000 per 40-hour work week to 16,000 per 40-hour work week. This represents this latest increase. The 16,000 represents an unprecedented 158% increase over 9 years. Cumulative inflation over that period remains.
One thing with Mark can learn the politics now. Mark just walk out funny within gimmicks. Mark walk out of the parliament. $1,000 you put on for say. You believe that people are go, hey, the man do everything. The man get tax break. No, not tax break. 20,000. Then they give one that sitting again. Boy, me never sit up the sign of my lifetime, you know. Go take the money from where we have for the next 12 years. Take it and make gift. See there? Mark Golden again highlight IC refusal to certify the PM statutory declaration. It cannot be certified. Jesse, a man can't be certified. Opposition leader Mark Golding is again taking issue with the lack of certification of Prime Minister statutory declaration. And now the man can come out accountable or jacket. Wanna tell me tonight. The opposition is now calling on the government to play this for you.
The opposition is demanding a detailed breakdown of the expenditures. This comes amid growing concerns over repeated delays, despite multiple promised completion dates. Opposition spokesperson on finance, Julian Robinson, told TVJ News there should be a publication with a full account of what was received in donations and contributions from the various entities and how it was spent. Now, according to Town Clerk Robert Hill, several agencies have invested in restoring the theatre, including the Tourism Enhancement Fund,
Jesse.
Culture, Health, Arts, Sports and Education Fund, Chase Fund,
Listen
the Ministry, the Local Government Ministry, and approved KCMC own source revenues. Recently, Mayor of Kingston Andrew Swaby said he engaged Howard Mitchell, former head of the private sector organization of Jamaica, PSOJ, in talks to get the theatre back up and running. In the meantime, Mr. Mitchell says at this stage, it's really assessing what is needed to restore the theatre and attempting to raise funds.
Yes, true. I saw that too.
Mr. Peter Barry went on to the inspection at the World Theatre.
So we're not getting no account of the money they must spend.
To see, because we don't have a final figure on what would be necessary. We're waiting on meeting with the minister, the relevant minister, Minister Culture. He further explained that the current arrangement is out of public service and not a professional one. We still would have to have a meeting and get the minister's sanction to proceed, right? Because I don't really know what the policy or direction of the government is in respect of this. TVJ News understands that there were challenges observed at the theatre during the assessment. However, Mr. Mitchell, while many argue that delayed renovations at the Ward Theatre is causing a break.
So the opposition is calling that they want transparency and they want to see a breakdown of all the money. But that, boy, I don't know, the country coming like a turn back way. I don't know if nobody else understand. Back way, you know. Everybody just do what they like. Everybody do what they like. Most of what he's saying is in his budget, is recycled from last year. You listen, Jesse, me never listen to him. Honestly, me not listen to him. Anyway.
One.
We want to talk about this now. The PNP now is taking the People's National Party is taking the Portmore Parish thing to court. It was submitted. Let me look for it and let me just look back for it here. Hi, Simone. Good night. Good night. Good night. A difference in this to pull up. But we just do the article today. What this thing is, man? Oh my God, hold on. You know, so the wrong thing me gone for a while ago. Andrew Vice today sound like he was on live. Where's this, man? Andrew Vice sound like him on live support. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. I tell you the truth. Me not to watch it. Me not to watch it. Me not to in it today with him. Me not bother with it. For me, I can't chat about PMP this and PMP that. Me just say. You know, so me not bother listen to him. So me not listen to him. When dog I got yam with supper when the Cuban gone. Me say them I try to review it. This government, I'll be just, we realize today that we are seeing history repeating itself. And I'm so glad that I've lived to see it repeating itself so that the younger generation can understand when we talk about the 80s, led by a JLP leader named Edward Seaga. It's the same thing him did Michael Manley because Michael Manley and the Cubans were a friend. And what he did was to work with the United States, same way that they could get rid of Michael Manley. We are seeing now where they're reviewing in order to send home back the Cuban back to them. Yeah, if I try to get you, Lana Brooks, good night. Mark Golding anytime. So that we over here promote Mark Golding anytime, girl. So me want to find about the article. What me do with the article? Fitz Jackson, I can tell you from my memory, and two other, the mayor, Leon, and a councillor. They are the complainant that is taking Desmond Mackenzie. I forget the name of the other person. I need to find the article. To court to halt, to put a halt to Portmore becoming a parish. What do you think about it? What do you think about the PNP taking the JLP to court to put a stop order on the Jamaica Labour Party? But in the affidavit, they stating that it's breaking the Constitution. Yeah, I observed that. I observed that. Let me pick up a picture of him and show everybody. I think when all you see him going there, him under severe stress. You hear me? Him under severe stress. Me all on him. Me way all on him. Right? Me look find one picture of Andrew All. I said, no, no. Let me go find this and me find him. Quick time. Losing a lot of weight, man.
We will implement.
All right. I want you to take a list. I want you to take a look at this. Look in his eye. Oh, it was addressing his wife as Mr. Speak. Oh my God. Oh my God.
As well,
Listening back.
6 miles to Don Robin Avenue and 6 miles to the Portia Simpson Miller Square through to downtown via Spanish Town Road. The project will begin with the pre-investment works, including design and planning, community consultations, and these upgrades will not only beautify Kingston's points of entry, but also enhance infrastructure, improve connectivity, and create a positive impression for visitors and residents alike.
Oh Lord Jesus. You can see, look at it. But Julie have like more faith than me. You listen to it all.
is the basis for smarter and connected infrastructure to address traffic, public safety, civil defense, security, and logistics. To this end, I have given directions to the NWA and the spatial.
All right, the phone line open. Anybody want to call in tonight? If I'm not calling, the show got in early, you know. Anybody have anything to say? Go ahead and call the show. Where all of the people them there we better talk to? Nobody not call in. Call in, man. Anybody else come on, call in, call in. The phone lines are open. Andrew Clown. I'm gonna listen to the analysts them tomorrow, whatever I'm gonna say in regards to Andrew. In a parliament a chat langy? The man in a parliament a chat chat nonsense. Might just walk out on it. Alright. Alright, anything else anybody have to say? You can see it. Andrew and a lot of them in the party should be in prison, right? But I'm going Jamaica, them a get away with all of what them a do, girl. Only in Jamaica they can get away with all of what they are doing.
Yes, Andre. So as I said, in August it came through. So here is the cover letter. I'm gonna make you see it now.
All right, nobody else have nothing to say. If you don't have nothing to say, believe me, I'm going to go to bed very early tonight. And still going to chance for calling. If not, I'm going to bed early so I can wake up back early on mine because, me find the article now. Me find the article. I want to read the article here for you guys so you hear it. PMP seek Supreme Court block and Portmore Parish law. The parliamentary opposition has filed an affidavit of urgency asking the Supreme Court to temporarily block the enactment of the law passed to establish Portmore. He never said nothing about Portmore in his speech today. Of Portmore as a parish, arguing that it violates the Constitution of Jamaica. People's National Party Member of Parliament for St. Catherine, Southern Fitz-Jackson, filed the document on March 17, 25 in support of claim brought by him, Mayor of Portmore, Leon Thomas, and Councillor Claude Hamilton and Vannery Priddy. Jackson wants the status of Portmore until the High Court decide whether the government violate the Constitution in the passing of the Counties and Parish Amendment Act. Attorney General Dr. Derek McCoy and Minister of Local Government Desmond Mackenzie has been named as the defendant. In Ghana court before Damien. If I plan to go carry Damien a court, end up in a court by the PMP now. Mackenzie pilot the bill through the House of Representatives in February. Jackson argued in a 3-page affidavit that the act, which is now awaiting assent of Governor General Sir Patrick Allen, or an effective date notice from Mackenzie, is brought into effect, will result in potential irreparable constitutional breaches. He said these breaches would include, according to the document obtained, the violation of the structure of local governance, the democratic rights of electors, and fundamental principles of fairness and rule of law. According to Jackson, the act by the establishing Portmore as a new parish altered the constituency boundaries directly. The Constitution, which explicitly prohibits the boundaries of parliamentary constitution from crossing parish boundaries. Jackson said, if the act is implemented before judicial determination, it will infringe the Jamaica Constitution and result in confusion regarding electoral representation. The constituency delineation on the right of voters and elected officials, including him, cause for confusion. He said that already the act is causing confusion among constituencies and communities. The interim relief sought is necessary to preserve the status quo of ensure that no unconstitutional action is taken before the court as had the opportunity to determine the lawfulness of the act, said Jackson. He wants the court to grant an urgent hearing to prevent the implementation of the act. The request come amid suit filed by Jackson, Thomas, Hamilton, Pretty against McCoy and Mackenzie. The four are asking the court to declare that the Counties and Parish Amendment Act 2025 is null and void and of no effect because it's inconsistent with the Constitution of Jamaica. They are also asking the court to block Mackenzie or any other minister until further order from the court from appointing a day to effect the act. They also want any further relief the court may deem suitable as well as costs. Thomas is suing on the grounds that he is a direct elect mayor whose term comes to an end in 2028. He is claiming that Section 8 of the Act, if effected, repeal the charter of the municipal of Portmore, abolishing his office. Yes, it's a dismantle. They want to dismantle up the PNP with all the them are going with it. Hamilton, the councillor for the Portmore Pines Division, want the court to strike down the act, which he argued would abolish his division if it came into effect. According to the court document, he is elected to serve in one of the areas that are currently as a part of St. Catherine, but which the act redesigned as a part of the new parish of Portmore. Pretty, the councillor for the Elsha Division and Third Climate, in the matter is arguing that if the act comes into effect, it will change his status as a resident of St. Catherine, in which his division falls to a resident of the parish of Portmore. Bartlett said PNP make history by him being the longest speaker in budget debate. PM remarks, where I always make history. Oh, I always make history for you. PNP makes sense, JP nonsense. Thank you for that. This will exclude him from the future candidacy as a councillor unless he relocates, he claimed. Councillors are required by law to live in the parish in which the division are represented at the municipal level falls. Meanwhile, Jackson, who is listed as the fourth climate, said his constituency, which now sits in St. Catherine, will have some of its boundary redesigned to fall within the parish of Portmore if the act is in act. He note that this run contrary to the second schedule. In the premise, each of the climate is a person with sufficient interest in the subject matter of this claim and a person who allege that provision of chapter 3 have been contravened in relation to him within the meaning of section 19(1) of the Constitution. The 18-page claim form said, and shows the opposition leader Mark Golding disclosed during his contribution to the budget debate that his parliamentary caucus has begun legal proceeding against the government. We regard to the pursuit of this legislation as a dangerous affront to our democracy, which must be vigorously resisted by all lawful means at our disposal, Golding said in his presentation. So in February, the Electoral Commission of Jamaica warned in a letter to the Parliament and the Minister of Local Government that the proposed Portmore Parish boundary may negatively affect a provision of the Constitution. The boundary of the Constitution shall not cross the boundary of a parish as delimited by the Counties and Parish Act or by any law amending or replacing the law, the ECJ says, quoting the constitutional provision. It is not clear whether the ministry has responded to the ECJ. So this is an interesting development at this time that the People's National Party take the government to task, take them to court. So we are watching carefully how quickly the Supreme Court will respond as they ask for urgency. And but me, I put a question out to everybody on the live. If in case it doesn't get through the court in time and it come into I want this is another hey, them a try to make everything be bangarang, you know? Only the next for the people them. Them a try to suppress democracy. That's what the Jamaica Labour Party is trying to do. To turn Jamaica into a dictatorship country. At that the little man having in mind, Andrew Ole. And that's the reason why they decided to do all what you see them do. They know what them are doing wrong, you know. They know what they are doing is wrong. Because from February till now, I'll know Desmond Mackenzie and bring it to the governor, the general, to pass it. So I don't know why them away. So I'm going to see how quick them are going to run to the governor general now that they know that the PMP is proceeding legal court matters. So we're going to see how this one play out. We'll be keeping our eyes on it, guys. We're keeping to see how well it will play out. But I wish the PMP all the best in its endeavors. And we will see, because we will see if the court, as a matter of fact, once the PMP take them to court, they're not going to survive. They never have, and they will never survive. Oh my God. Oh Lord Jesus. The phone line is still open. Anybody want to call? Call in and talk about it. What is it? They want to shift it. I tell you, so the people them have got every extra mile. Oh, we say want me? No, and again he tried to get smart with Sir Mark G. But the PM shut him down and many. Okay. I wasn't watching it. Maybe I need to take a glance at it. None of them be successful. Anything that is not of truth and right cannot prosper. I agree with you on that one. I agree with you on that one. But this is where I'm going to stop in life for tonight, guys. My body is telling me that I need to lay down. Been up all this week till very late. And my body is saying, lay down, lay down, lay down. So I just want to say thanks to each and every one of you that take time out to keep coming back to my channel and to be a part of it. If it's God willing, if it's God will, we will be on tomorrow night. I think I will be better able to serve you tomorrow night. So take care of yourself until we meet again. Bye for now, everybody. I want to say love you all. Bye.